What's up? Welcome back. Today we are in a new book. That book is Ecclesiastes, and I'll be reading the bigger picture and the takeaway of the text. Starting with the bigger picture. Although human beings can accumulate many things, accomplish much, and achieve great wisdom, these are without profit and ultimately pointless unless one has lived in fear and obedience to God. Now, the takeaway. How we live our lives is an eternal significance, so even though we are capable of accomplishing many wonderful things in this life, our primary focus should be on God's revelation in eternity, for they are what define the true meaning and lasting outcome of life. The title of today's text is All is Vanity, starting in verse 1. The words of the preacher, the son of David, king in Jerusalem. Verse 1. The Hebrew word here translated as preacher probably means assembly leader. It is not the ordinary word for preacher. It is a rare Hebrew word found 7 times in Ecclesiastes and nowhere else in the Bible, and it could mean public speaker. It is the author's self-designation throughout the book. For this reason, the book of Ecclesiastes is often called Qoheleth. The words son of David, king in Jerusalem could refer to any Davidic king of Judah, but only Solomon was king over all Israel from Jerusalem. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. Verse 2. Havel, the Hebrew word for vanity, basically means vapor or breath, but it comes to mean vain, transitory, or futile. It does not necessarily mean that something is altogether worthless, but it implies that something is at best only of fleeting value. In the context of Ecclesiastes, it means that the things done under the sun are only of temporary significance, and therefore set against eternity, they have no real value. What profit have a man of all his labor which he taketh under the sun? One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. The sun also ariseth, and the sun goeth down, and hasteth to the place where he arose. The wind goeth toward the south, and turneth about unto the north. It whirleth about continually, and the wind returneth again according to his circuits. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full. Unto the place from whence the rivers come, thither they return again. Verse 3 through 7. The phrase under the sun means here on earth. It speaks of the temporal and temporary nature of humanity. All things are full of labor. Man cannot utter. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. Verse 8. The phrase all things are full of labor could be translated all words are weary. It refers to our inability to find either meaning or satisfaction in creation. The thing that has been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It has been already of old time, which was before us. Verse 9 through 10. When Ecclesiastes say that there is no new thing under the sun, it means that there is nothing that changes the fundamental facts of the human condition. This does not deny that here are technological innovations or new works of art, literature, and architecture, but these things are all variations on what had already existed. They do not deliver humanity from its bondage to death. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. Verse 11. This verse does not claim that no human is ever remembered in history. The point is that people move on and the fame and glory have no lasting significance. I, the preacher, was king over Israel in Jerusalem, and I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven. This sore travail hath God given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith. Verse 13. The quest for wisdom here is called the sore travail, meaning that it is just a hard job. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of the spirit. That which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. Verse 15. This verse is a proverb. That which is crooked cannot be made straight refers to a problem that cannot be solved. That which is wanting cannot be numbered refers to working with insufficient information. The problem of understanding life is beyond mere humans. I commune with my own heart, saying, Lo, I am come to great estate, and have gotten more wisdom than all they have been before me in Jerusalem. Yet my heart has great experience of wisdom and knowledge, and I gave my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also is vexation of the spirit, for in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Verse 18. Instead of answering all our questions and bringing happiness, great learning or wisdom only leads to less certainty and more pain. Verse 12 through 8. These verses describe the futility of the quest for knowledge. The claim is not that intellectual pursuits are evil. They are vain and frustrating because no person finds the answers to his fundamental questions by learning.